Christmas. Today I'm going to be replacing this 115 volt pump for the AC system. It has the 2.5 inch impeller, and that for some reason it's not really pumping enough water, our AC system, if we want to run all 4 units. I did a little research and found there's a 3.44 inch, which is the biggest that you can get. That's all inside right here. I have pulled this open. It's a bronze impeller and really easy to get to. It's just these 4 bolts. Pop the front off. The impeller's fine. It's just small. People have said that Navigator should have put the bigger ones in. I tried to find just an impeller to put on, which threaded onto the shaft of the pump. So that may be seized on at this point. Shut the water off. That is shut off. That comes up to sea strainer, then that comes up through the floor, the impeller. This is the out. This manifold, I also have that white line coming in. I'm flushing it with fresh water. These on and offs are the reason that this manifold was installed. So I'm going to turn those off. That keeps the water in the system. It'll also keep less water draining back into the pump. Yeah, this is a slightly different setup than the new pump, but form factor is the same. I'm pulling this off to expose the electrical. So you pop off and then the whole back comes off. You want to be careful. This capacitor right here, that's still live. It will have a charge inside of it. You have to, if you disconnect it, you have to leave them for multiple hours or days. All right, I'll disconnect this. This will screw directly into the new one. So I've got this, and just pull. All right, grounding straps off. That's the input side, that's the output. Here's the impeller assembly. The motor is separate. Here's the back side. There's the capacitor I was talking about. You don't want to touch that end for multiple days. So now we're going to bust this guy off because we need to reuse this. And I'll see if I can do it myself. It has been living here 20 years. I could have done that by hand. That was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. There we go. A lot of fun to do this stuff on a boat with all the wrong tools. But we got it loose, that's really all that matters. These are actually really clean. I'll give it a few wraps of the pipe dope or the tape. I'm gonna thread it into the new impeller. Get it nice and tight. This is the upper one. This will be easier because I actually have a wrench that fits this. So now we're going to put these pads back on. This is my version of a hardware store. I don't have an ace out here, so I just labeled this up. Lots of the stuff I use is a quarter. So I've got, let's see, I've got some quarter right here. So I'm going to take it, set it on here, see how it kind of matches up. If you did it this way, that'd be backwards. So we're going to take that, put it down through there. These little metal bushings will fall out of these. So make sure that when you reinstall, those are still in place. It's fun to work on a boat in this ripping current. I feel like I'm sitting in the middle of a stream right now. Oh, boating. And also to make your life easier, remember this is where we put the bonding strap. So we're gonna take and unscrew that right now, just so I don't have to do it in the hot engine room. It is noon here in Florida and I am dripping sweat. Partly because we don't have an AC, which is just criminal. I also don't have a combination end wrench. I have to go borrow it from my buddy Joe. And he is in Vero Beach, actually working at a real job. But don't tell anyone. I'm back in the engine room. I have it back in place. Throw the bolts through here. Do a final tighten on these. All right, we're using all the same fittings. All right, here. and is my good friend and electrical expert. Black to brass will save your ass. There's that little ground screw. I'm gonna hook that into place, tighten this up, put the cover on it. The last electrical / bonding. Gotta remember to hook that bonding up and tighten it down. I did a leak check. This one you have to be real careful about, just the way it angles. This one was fine. Through holes on. This new one's actually quieter. Putting about 3 times as much water through that pump with the bigger impeller. Imagine like a straw, the amount of water from the straw coming out. We have 4 different overboards. We have 4 different air units on this boat. All right, here's starboard side. You can see there's one midship and then one toward the bow up there. It's right past that line. There it is, fully installed. Don't forget to update your maintenance records. Leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more boat maintenance. Woo!